I'm Rob Ryan. Kent is here this morning. And we welcome in Amy Sherman. Amy's one of the co-hosts of Behind the Mitten, which runs Sunday morning at 7 on today's Hits 95.3 CFX. Good morning. Happy almost Christmas as we get a little bit closer.
Happy almost Christmas, guys. You know what? We're going to take you around the state this weekend to some small towns that are celebrating Christmas in different ways. Some places that maybe don't normally kind of fall on our radar when we're talking about some of the bigger tourist towns around Michigan. So we have some fun stops, and we go from kind of south to north on the show this weekend.
So where are we stopping?
So we're going to go to Holly, Michigan, which is well known as up north from Metro Detroit. I always laugh about that as a Detroit gal because it's only 50 miles north of Detroit. But if you grew up in Detroit, you would almost consider that up north. And they have some beautiful historical homes there, great lights, and some fun events that are coming up. Then we go a little bit farther north up to the Thumb, and we visit Croswell, Lexington, or as Gonzo likes to call it because he's from the Thumb, he calls it Croslex, because he's a local.
If you're a local, you can get away with that.
Yep.
You can get away with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I picked up a town that's just a little bit east of Gaylord, Lewiston, Michigan, which is a great spot if you are a snowmobiler. It's at the apex of a couple different trails, and it has incredible food at 2 different places in town. You can go get the famous Tally Burger at Tally Lodge, or you can go over to the Lewiston Hotel and get, I think, on a Friday night, what is Michigan's best fish fry. It's absolutely delicious. Maybe not quite so Christmas themed. My picks are always food themed, you guys.
I've been to both those places on my snowmobile, and I've had both of the signature dishes or whatever.
All right.
You know what I speak of then, my friend.
Yes.
You got to have at least one more stop. You have to, right?
And so I did pick a theme, and I picked what is the number one place in Michigan to celebrate Christmas. It might be Christmas, Michigan, up in the Upper Peninsula. It is, of course, located, as you guys pointed out, just moments from beautiful Munising on the shores of Lake Superior. But what I found out on the show is that when I was a kid, you used to be able to send your letters to Santa to Christmas, and they would postmark it for you. Well,
Right.
now the Christmas post office is closed, and so your letters go to Munising, but they still do get the Christmas post office stamp. But if you want to do that, you got to move quick. They're running out of time. So
Right, exactly.
I didn't know. I didn't realize that they had closed the post office in Christmas, because I've seen some little tiny post offices before that are still open. So
I know I feel it's a deterioration of our Michigan culture.
Yeah. Well, let's bring it back alive here. That's what you're doing with me,
Right.
Behind the Mitten, bringing
Every week.
You
back alive.
You can hear about all those places and all the stuff going on Sunday morning at 7 as John and Amy host Behind the Mitten Sunday morning at 7 on today's Hits.
Okay, now we got a little question for you. We're talking tech this morning, so I'm going to throw a bunch of things at you. You got to let us know if you've ever experienced them, or if you regularly or not, because apparently I'm the one of the bunch of us that is the most low tech of the crew.
You guys know I'm practically a Luddite over here, all right?
Well, Rob has he's had trouble coming up with anything that he hasn't tried.
We've gone through list after list, and so far we haven't found something that I don't have or haven't tried yet.
Air fryer.
Hence why you retain the title of King Nerd.
King Nerd. Air fryer. I use air fryer all the time.
Amy, air fryer? Yes, no, maybe so?
I don't have one, but I have used it.
Okay, the wireless earbuds, because he's got wired ones on.
I got wired, but I have my Raycons. I love my Raycons, wireless headphones.
Have wireless earbuds. I do like those. Very nice.
I do. I have those. That's one thing I have.
Okay.
I do have an air fryer too, but it's a little tiny one. I can make one French fry at a time.
It's a diet plan.
Apple Watch or Smartwatch or something like that. I don't have one. I've never tried. I've never
got one. Got it.
No,
got it.
That's no. Maybe that's why I'm late all the time.
So far, I'm batting 1,000.
How about those, fancy schmancy Ring doorbells? I don't have one.
Yep.
No. That's the government watching you.
No, that's me. That's me watching the guy who's walking around my front yard.
How about a backup camera on your car? I love mine.
I can't back up without one now.
I adore it. It's great, but I'm not going to lie. I did say the other day, man, I miss my 83 Honda Civic with a stick shift and no technology in it.
Yeah, I've had several of those. In fact, I still have a car that has a stick shift in it.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going the lowest tech I could possibly find. George Forman grill. Just used one last weekend.
Had one. It had one. It quit working.
Quit working.
Quit working. Had one.
Those things are fantastic for like cooking events. Yes, I've used them many times. They're awesome as a chef because they just work.
Okay. How about a smart thermostat? Smart thermostat. I do not have one.
No, I don't have
You know
one.
what? I think you found the one thing I don't have.
Oh my gosh, what?
Hold on. I gotta send a text to Santa. I need a smart thermostat.
Because I mean, I threw everything. I threw robot vacuum,
Got
VR goggles. You got everything.
Oh my goodness, you did it. You stumped
You
them.
found it. Smart thermostat. That's the one piece of tech I don't have.
Amy, we appreciate your time this morning. It's Sunday morning, 7 a.m. All about Christmas this weekend, huh?
It is.
Behind the Mitten.